I left the jelly in here. It just flopped. I just needed one more. And I've just made a mere of one of my jellies. And I'm thinking that's it. You know, I'm totally going home. So my second dish is lamb that's rolled up and stuffed with the black pudding.
Kelly, do you like black pudding?
I've only had it once, and it was when I was really young, so I'm not too sure. It's not that I don't like it, I just...
Do you know what it's made out of?
Is it the stomach lining?
It's made out of Polenta.
Nice. There's a lot at stake today. Obviously, someone's going home, and the crew's getting smaller and smaller, and so it's quite full on. I want it. I can see it. I'll be a good MasterChef.
OK, guys, you have 1 hour left. You need to be looking at your recipes, seeing what needs to be done before you plate.
And I was thinking, no, I'll be fine. I can do a little bit of this, you know, once service is on. But he's like, no, no, I want it all done by prep time.
You need to start moving it, yeah?
Yes, chef. It's brown sugar, salt, and vanilla paste. So I'm going to rub this into the duck breast to cure it and get this in the chiller.
Steve, these guys haven't even started curing yet.
Yep, you're on target, chef. We've got about 35 minutes to spare. These take half an hour to cure.
And then you got to get them cooked.
Yep.
So they're going to be cured.
Yep.
And then they've got to be cooked.
But I'm not serving the guests immediately. This is course.
You're relaxed about that?
No, it's going to be tight, but I've got to go.
30 minutes to go. Steve, you got to rock and roll, man. I want you to get to this finish line. Go, buddy.
I was halfway through with about half an hour to go, and I was like, I ain't going to get this all done.
How do you think Kelly's going?
Kelly, yeah, well, she's very methodical. I mean, and she's the only one that pretty well I've seen that's got a work plan. She's actually got an equipment list. Yeah, no, she's doing well.
And Brett?
He looks panicky in the kitchen, but for some reason everything seems to be coming off OK at the moment. I mean, the proof's in the pudding when he plates and when the dishes actually come up.
Yeah, it's all right, it's all right. It's going to take a while.
Tracy's tomato stock, do you think she's going to have enough to actually pull this consomme out?
My feeling is when she was making it, she's actually let it simmer too much, and the stock that she was making is a little bit over-reduced.
Yeah.
See Stephen struggling.
It's very leisurely, isn't he?
Yeah, seems to be a couple in there. I was still, you know, taking the foot off the pedal a little bit. And I think Nigel's got a bit of a panic as well.
It's going to be interesting at crunch time when they go to serve.
It's going to be very interesting, yeah.
How long have you got, Kelly?
I've got 10 minutes.
You got 9.
Plating up the tuna dish, that's a really fidgety one, and you don't want the seasoning around the tuna to get on the actual tuna.
You can do it.
I can. And then I've got my jellies sitting in this little warm bath so that I can just pop them out of the bath and then turn the ramekin upside down and the jelly will just fall out so it doesn't stick to the sides. And I put the first 3 in and I pull them out and it's all going. The jellies are on the plate. And then... No! I left the jelly in here. It just flopped. I just needed one more. And I've just made a mere of one of my jellies. And I'm thinking that's it. You know, I'm totally going home. I just needed one more.
Blast freezer.
But then Simon was like, thank God for blast freezers, eh? And that jelly in the blast freezer's gotta firm up. I was seriously freaking out.
So, Kelly, it's about now that you pray that it takes a long time for them to clear that first course to give you a little bit more time.
Please, please, please. Man, I'm freaking out. Like, you know, my first dish going out as a flop. I couldn't give someone a jelly. It would just look absolutely pathetic.
They're going to need that dish away very, very shortly.
Yes, chef. I run back to the deep freezer, pull out the jelly, and it's jelly. Thank God for blast chillers.
OK, service, please. OK, second course has left the pass.
Here we have the tuna with a coriander jelly. The chef was Kelly, and she has matched it with the viognier.
The tuna's cooked beautifully, and the seasoning on the outside works well. But the coriander jelly's very subtle and doesn't really have any punch to it.
Yeah, I agree. I really love jellies, and to me the thing I like about jellies is that they're like little jewels. All I'm really getting from this dish, apart from a bit of a fishy flavour, is that really muddy flavour of coriander.
I made an amateur's mistake by putting my fish on too early. I knew it wasn't going to take long to cook, but I didn't want to leave it till those last 5 minutes because there was just so many other things that needed to be done in that time.
OK, next course away, please. OK, you're going to have to really move fast, yeah?
Yeah. They finally say go, and I frantically try and get everything done.
I need this dish up in 2. Come on, move.
Steve, would you be able to foam my stuff? Steve whizzes my foam for me, which was lovely. So it was quite nice because Nigel helped Steve, I helped Nigel, and then Steve helped me.
OK, come on, let's go. Please, guests are getting hungry.
Service!
Here we have the pan-roasted market fish with a shrimp risotto, a steamed clam, crisp pancetta and rocket.
My main error was cooking the fish too early. It had to sit under lights for a while, and so it wasn't as hot as it should have been.
I like it. I mean, there's far too much risotto. The garnish of a dish should never outweigh the protein.
The seasoning is good on this dish. I think that's, you know, like the marriage of flavours works well.
I think Tracy's tasted this dish. It's a basic thing, but it's hugely important, and so many chefs don't. Everything's seasoned really nicely. She's overcooked her fish, but it's a nice dish.
6 minutes, please, for the next dish, Kelly.
Yes, chef. I believe this is the most complicated dish. I've got 6 minutes to get it up. It's amazing, the adrenaline rush and just the intense pressure and the feeling. I felt like I was on the moon.
4 minutes.
Yes, chef.
Oh, Kelly, you're going to have to move if you want to get those garnishes on the plate.
Come on, Kelly, go like the wind.
OK, service, please. Course 7 has left the pass, guys.
That's crazy.
How does that feel?
Sorry, that's crazy. I'm done. Let's just hope that it all pulls together.
Roast saddle of lamb, stuffed with black pudding, soft polenta, wilted spinach.
I wanted to make Simon, Ray and Ross proud because they've brought in 3 amazing people in the culinary industry. I wanted to prove to them, you know, that we can do it.
I love it. I love everything about it. I love the lamb. I think she's done a fantastic job on cooking it.
It's a fantastic dish. I mean, there's a good skill level involved in this lamb. Maybe if she could cooked it down a little bit more on the outside, it would have been perfect. But, you know, everybody likes lamb differently.
Polenta's really tasty. She's got a lovely texture and nice creaminess on the polenta. Vegetables are nice. The sauce is nice. She's done a very, very good job and a very technical job.